6th, the Christian Church thanks God for the gift of art, and specifically the artists of the Reformation, Cranach and Albrecht Duhrer. So much of the history of Christianity and Christian theology takes place in writing and in teaching, in the written and the spoken word. But today, these two men, Cranach and Albrecht Duhrer, show us that theology and history can also be taught to us through the visual arts. Cranach was a politician in Saxony, but he was also a talented painter. He was appointed as the court painter for Frederick the Wise, the Prince of Saxony. This appointment hurled him into the events of the Reformation, and he became very important to telling the story of the Reformation through art. It is because of Cranach that we know what Martin Luther looked like, as well as people like Philip Melanchthon, Frederick the Wise, and all the other figures associated with the Lutheran Reformation, for he painted their portraits. But Cranach was also known for painting the teachings of Martin Luther as well. His painting of the Ten Commandments stands out as one of his important catechism pieces. In it, he shows people of his time sinning against each commandment, but the whole piece is covered by what looks like an arc or a rainbow, showing God's grace and promise even for sinners. Another well-known piece by Cranach is his Weimar altarpiece, which he painted with his son, Cranach the Younger. In this, it includes a self-portrait of Cranach, along with Martin Luther, where the blood of Christ spills upon Cranach's head, and Martin Luther points to the Word of God. Albrecht Duhrer was also important at the time of the Reformation. As artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo were gaining notoriety and fame in Italy, Albrecht Duhrer was known as the greatest artist of the Northern Renaissance in Germany. His technique was nearly flawless, but it was his biblical images, his woodcuts, that continue to captivate our attention. The amount of detail that he was able to put into these woodcuts depicting biblical events was truly remarkable. His most famous piece, though, which quite possibly hangs on many of your walls, is his image of the praying hands. In a time when many people were illiterate, the visual medium of art became even more important to the teaching of the Christian faith. And it is for that reason that today, on April 6th, we do thank God for the talents he gives to all Christian artists, and especially today to Cranach and Albrecht Duhrer.